to speak tonight for the class of 2016, Mr. Ryan Briggs. Ryan is the son of Lori Whitaker and Ronald Briggs of Chesapeake Beach, Maryland, who will be attending Duke University in Durham, North Carolina. While at Northern High School, Ryan was the captain of the varsity soccer team, a lead in our school musical, and a member of the class council. Some of Ryan's achievements include being a National Johns Hopkins Gifted Scholar, an AP Scholar with Honors, and he was named the Outstanding Spanish Student for 2016.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ryan Briggs.
I'm not going to laugh. Good evening, teachers, administrators, parents, and most importantly, class of 2016. As said, my name is Ryan Briggs, and it is my absolute honor to be able to speak at our commencement ceremony today. As we prepare to stand up across the stage in a patriotic display and continue into our equally bright futures, I have two words. I'm scared. I'm sure most of us are.
Yeah.
Where am I going? Who will be there to greet me? Will it be everything I dreamed? This flurry of questions storms my mind with every thought of work, college, or the armed forces. But why should I be scared? Northern High School, its student body, and its surrounding community has done nothing but prepare us for our impending futures. Now, before I'll start, I'll make it known that there won't be something odd like a Rubik's Cube that symbolizes our journey through high school, partially because I can't solve one, but mainly because I'll start with this, a memory. Jammed in a brick building, the first time the class of 2016 met together was for freshman orientation. Remember freshman year? Marauding around the school like lemmings, the blind leading the blind. Oh, how cute we were in our Hollister and our cargo shorts and our side ponytails. Though high school was a new and exciting experience, I was afraid then too. My biggest fear, what I was scared of most, was something between the fact that the world was supposed to end that year in 2012, or that I had to navigate my way through that donut of a school. Truly, freshman year was more than the horrendous style, but in a way, it was the end of the world, because it was the beginning of our intellectual curiosity. Be it in geometry with Mr. Faxon, where some of us just knew we were going to be engineers, or in band with then Mr. Puglisi, where some of us found out that band wasn't necessarily our thing. Freshman year was the year where we shed away the middle school drama to realize our passions. Next, logically this is where I would talk about sophomore year, but who wants that? I will say this though, Mr. Ricardo's Spanish class that year, that is fear. But somewhere between the first day of freshman year and 2 minutes ago, we grew up. We were forced, or at least lucky enough, to find ourselves. And today, our scariest high school goal has been accomplished. From the 350 students who went through this 4-year journey of self-discovery, we've had many choose sports. Our surprisingly successful football team, our volleyball state champions, and our esteemed track team led by those such as Matt Bennett. Some chose the arts, our state-ranked chamber choir, our captivating art students such as Michaela Shannon and Morville Wheeler, and our students who represented us nationally for band, Allison Hall, and the birthday girl, Sarah Lauder. But even in finding ourselves, there is fear. Am I making the right choice to study or to selfie? Will I be strong enough to stand alone? I'm here to tell you that we have been molded. We have been crafted. Those teachers that annoyed us and were annoyed by us still made us better out of love. Those clubs and those sports that made us even more competitive in the future. The world is not our oyster, the world is our pearl. So why should we be scared? Northern might not have had windows, but it opened many doors for us. Now that we are graduating, I'm using my official adult status to give you advice. Use the past 4 years to not only achieve success in the future, but to redefine it. Let patriot pride be within you on every shift, every late night studying, every salute. Let this culminate to Latinx pride or hashtag Black excellence or goals. Let your fear be your fuel be your energy be your guide, and your guide your success. Because we are from Northern High School, we are guaranteed greatness, but we did not get here ourselves. Let's take this time to be grateful. To our teachers, thank you. Gracias, Señor Ricardo and Señor Bain. Thanks, Miss Bain. I would not have been able to write anything like this without you. To our administrators, thank you. Thank you, Miss Perry, for all the letters and the advice and the laughs. Mr. Howard, thank you. You've been with me since the 8th grade and you've stuck with me. Northern High School will not be the same without you next year. To my mom and my dad and my family, I love you all so much. Thank you all for realizing my potential before I even knew myself. And last but not least, I would like to take this time to thank every custodial staff member who cleaned up the disgustingness teenagers like us left behind without searching for it there. Thank you all. Our class valedictorian, Sydney Feldman, eloquently said, "The passage of time is not inherently good nor bad. It simply is. Appreciate where you are now." Sydney, as usual, was right. There is neither inherent malice nor benevolence in our maturation. The emotion comes from our environment. Though Northern High School wasn't the best physical environment, the Pats tickets and the pep rallies, though rare, the essays and the classes prepared us for the rest of our lives. So why should I be scared of the future? Truly, in the end, I'm not. I'm proud of what I know my future will be, and I hope you are too. As always, proud to be a Patriot. Thank you, class of 2016, and congratulations.